Now, where does the Soviet Union fit in all this? The Soviet Union and Germany were not exactly best of friends. Never have been. And the Soviet Union and Germany have been in some bruising battles in the past. However, they both realized that they can cooperate. They can maybe work together. And so the idea is that they were going to split Poland in half. The Soviet Union was going to take the eastern part and Germany was going to take the western part. So they had an agreement. But basically it was like this. When Germany and the Soviet Union shook hands and they agreed to work with each other, well, both of them basically had like their fingers crossed behind their back. It was a matter of who was going to betray who first. It was just a matter of when. Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin did not like each other, but they figured that they could work together and, separate Poland for their own benefit. But they knew, deep down they knew that it was just going to be a matter of when one betrayed the other. In his mind, Adolf Hitler was thinking, we need to attack the Soviet Union now. We have all of Europe on the run, and the Soviet Union won't know what hit him. And because he's thinking that the Soviet Union is going to betray them sooner or later as well, he says it's time to go attack the Soviet Union. Germany fights the Soviet Union on the Eastern Front. And Germany's making a lot of progress. They really are. They're making a lot of progress against the Soviet Union. And so the Soviet Union they're getting beaten by Germany, but they're not breaking. They're not breaking. The German forces are able to go into the Soviet Union and win some key battles, and they are basically taking out a lot of Soviet Union soldiers. They're taking them for prisoner of war, will turn them into slave labor, or just outright murdering them. And so the Soviet Union is on its heels, but the Soviet Union has their biggest ally that Germany just didn't get prepared for, and that was winter. So when the Soviet Union was on their heels, they're getting pushed back. Well, the German forces did not prepare well enough for winter because they didn't think they were going to be there in winter. They thought that they were going to blitzkrieg Soviet Union and that they were going to decimate them. Germany underestimated the Soviet Union's sheer size and their force and their will. So the Soviet Union was able to hold off Germany enough so they couldn't take over the major cities of Moscow and the major cities of St. Petersburg. And so Germany was now in the midst of winter in the Soviet Union.